A heart-wrenching video message posted today pays tribute to 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie as her daughter, Savannah Guthrie, continues to hope and pray for her mother's return after she was kidnapped from her Catalina Foothills home. Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. This as the desperate search for Nancy Guthrie continues today and as authorities scramble to identify a potential subject in the ongoing kidnapping investigation. Now take a look at your screen. You have seen this video many times. The FBI releasing this surveillance photo and video showing a person wearing gloves, a ski mask, and a backpack, and what appears to be a firearm at their waist. The 84-year-old was last seen on January 31st at her home near Campbell and Skyline in the Catalina Foothills before she was taken against her will. We now turn to Monica Garcia, has been following this story from the very beginning. She's live from Nancy Guthrie's house once again, where a tent went up on her front door this morning. Monica, what have we learned about this latest development?
Yeah, Sean, so we do know that earlier this morning we watched them put up and then take down that tent. So it is a clear sign that they're focused on that front door. We do know that's the front door where that person we see in those videos and those images was standing. We also know the front doors where they found Nancy's blood confirmed by DNA. So let's walk this way. And it's also a clear sign that they do not want the members of the media. And let me just show you what I'm talking about as I have Ben past me. Members of the media, hundreds of people. I tell you, it keeps growing out here. They do not want them to see what they were doing. So that's a possibility as to why they put that tent up in place. We did reach out to investigators. They have yet to tell us what exactly they were pulling from that front door. More on that in just a second. But let's go to the Pima County Sheriff's Department and the latest from them. We do have new details about what neighbors are receiving in this area in terms of communication. So we do know that the Sheriff's Department is asking neighbors within a 2-mile radius. So that is more or less Skyline Drive and North Campbell Avenue. They're being asked to submit surveillance video, and that timeline, Sean, has expanded January 1st through February 1st. It should be right there on your screen. January 1st through February 1st, a 2-mile radius. They're asking people, if you live in the area, to look at everything. The sheriff said you should be looking for suspicious activity. And I spoke with him one-on-one this afternoon, and I asked him exactly what he meant by that, because we're hearing all kinds of different things. He said people should be looking for strange vehicles, people, anything unusual. He says, you know your neighborhood, you know what does not belong there. And then we talk about an alert was also sent through a neighbors app. They have a neighbors app here in the community, and some residents may receive direct requests for doorbell footage. So if you live in this area, specifically 2-mile radius, be on the lookout for that. So let's go back to the tent, because I want to show you video from this morning from that situation, from what happened out there, because this is a video that's been shared all across the world. That tent was placed outside Guthrie's front door around 7:35 a.m. to about 9 a.m. It's not clear what it was used for. We still don't know. An FBI official told us that the Bureau has no comment on the tent at this point. The department confirmed several items of evidence has been recovered in the past couple of days. We talked about those black gloves that were found about a mile from Nancy's home. I spoke one-on-one with the sheriff on that as well, and he says the gloves connected to the investigation have been sent to a lab. And he tells me the analysis is not complete. It's not complete yet, but they are working around the clock for that. And more evidence is also being processed, but he did not elaborate exactly what. And so yesterday, the search also expanded into nearby neighborhoods and some of our main thoroughways here in our area, which is Campbell and River. Okay, so they were also searching out there as well. The Pima County Sheriff's Department said it had fielded thousands of calls in the meantime after they released those photos that we cannot show you enough, because those are very crucial, a big piece of the puzzle to this investigation, those images. So I'm glad that we did start off by showing you guys those images. And then coming back out here to me again, I mean, clearly this is something that the entire community, the neighbors, the world now. I mean, I've spoken to reporters from Australia. I mean, there's reporters from Europe here now. I tell you, we've been out here since day one, so it continues to grow. And that was the message that Savannah had shared over the past couple of days on her Instagram videos, that she wants people outside of Tucson, here in Tucson, everywhere, to get Nancy Guthrie's name out there as it increases the chances of finding her. So we are doing exactly that. And the sheriff reiterating to me this afternoon when I did speak with him that he still very much believes that Nancy Guthrie is alive. Live from the Foothills, Sean, back to you.
All right, and a lot still happening in this case as the FBI continues to collect evidence and tips. And they are still offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to Nancy Guthrie's recovery. Once again, if you have any information, no detail too small, you are asked to call the FBI. You can see that number right there on your screen. It is 1-800-CALL-FBI. For our continuing coverage on the ongoing search for Nancy Guthrie, be sure and stay with News 4 Tucson on air on all of our social media platforms and our website at KVOA.com/Nancy Guthrie.